Coming to you from behind the alley. Not that kind of behind, but from the studio alley. This is Studio Alley.
Well done. Well
Thanks.
done. That was
Thanks,
really,
everybody. Hey,
really
at least you're not at the
good.
Fire Festival, my friends.
The heck is the Fire Festival?
You ever heard about the Fire
man,
Festival?
The Fire Festival
Is that
How much
Burning
was it?
Man?
$10,000?
It was a couple $1,000s to get in, yeah.
So this young whippersnapper in his 20s started this thing called the Fire Festival.
Well, wasn't Ja Rule part of it, too?
Ja Rule, Blink-182 were the headliners, which really...
But I think Ja Rule was also part of it, wasn't he? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Whatever.
But yeah, you drop 10 grand. You end up sleeping in what, like a crappy hotel. They serve you a cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a huge disaster.
Grilled cheese sandwich. No, it was just a cheese sandwich.
Not even grilled.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was supposed to be like classy, served food. Like what do you call it?
They didn't know how to. They didn't know how to manage the money, and it was a huge.
Oh, it was
disaster.
a big disaster, and they had to rescue people off the island.
Yeah,
it got canceled. It got canceled, and they didn't tell nobody. So all these people were on the island, like, well, my boat or whatever isn't scheduled to come back to 2 days to come get me. It was a big mess. So, hey, everybody, thanks for listening. This is 10 times more better than listening to the Fire Festival.
And we're free.
Yeah, exactly. We're not costing you a dime.
But you aren't getting a cheese sandwich from us.
But we are wasting your time, just like the Fire Festival. So, hey, it's kind of the same, but different.
But Blink-182 is joining us.
Yeah.
They just canceled.
No, they can't.
Tom's a long lefty.
But Ja Rule, he's still in the back.
It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. Here's your cheese. Hey, now, welcome to Studio Alley, our entertainment podcast show. I am your host, John. Joining me is... Go ahead, take it, guys. Anybody. Not you, bum. We're not giving you more money. Go ahead, you guys go.
Closest is John.
Yeah, closest to me is...
The ever-lovable Josh.
Ever lovable.
Ever lovable.
Ever lovable.
And then over to the right of me this time.
Is the unlovable Dave.
He's so unlovable.
The other side of the spectrum. Yeah.
He literally looks and says, "Why don't you love me, family?"
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
man.
That's what I said. That is my handle on on social
Why don't
media.
you love
Why
me,
don't
family?
you love me, family?
Welcome back to those who join us frequently and enjoy our very honest, open ramblings about entertainment
and fire festivals.
And fire festivals. And that has nothing to do with our show, but I just wanted to bring that up just because it's such a disaster. It's fun to talk about, you know?
I never heard of that until
it's still fun to talk about that, right? Is it too late now, or is it still fun to talk about it? I don't know. It's fun for me, so.
I'll edit this out.
If you're new here, we are men, women, and children just like you.
We're not women.
Okay, no.
We're
not children, but we're somebody's children.
My athlete children sometimes.
So,
child humor. But it's funny sometimes.
Maybe one of us will become a woman later. I don't know.
But we love to talk about movies, and more movies. So, it is Movie News Monday, ladies and gentlemen. That means we talk about movie news.
Yeah,
Monday.
News about the movies.
Yeah, that pretty much covers it right there. So, yeah. If you can't figure that out yet...
Or we jump into movie theaters and just talk about the news.
Yeah, they can't figure out that yet how they figure out how to get to the podcast.
Oh, gosh. It's such a paradox. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So, hi. So much has happened. So much has been released. So much information has been placed out there for us to talk about. But we like to pick and choose because, you know, we choose. Basically, we like to talk about what people are talking about, what we think people should be talking about, and we wonder why people are talking about these objects. So we pick out certain topics that, you know, spark our interest or spark our curiosity. Yeah. You had my interest, and now you spark my curiosity, or something. So
you just mess that line up.
I messed it all up. That's all right. Leo doesn't talk to me anyway, so he doesn't return my calls.
Well, so you had my curiosity, now you have my. I don't know. I can remember.
So you screwed it up too.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I like Jingo.
I don't know. Go eat a bison. All right. I don't know. Just forget it. So. Oh man, where should we start, David? Where should we start? Should we start with the trailers that came out?
Sure.
Let's start trailers. So many trailers came out, but the ones that everybody seems to be talking about the most online, at the water cooler. We still debate this. Is there water coolers?
There are no water coolers.
Okay, so where do people debate? Just on lunch break?
Alleys.
Hey, you want to get some information on Dark Tower? Hey, you want some information?
Backseats of cars.
Right.
When their parents aren't looking.
Right.
And if their parents are out of town, on their bed. So. Wait, what are we talking about?
Yeah, so there's quite a few trailers come out. Where should we start? Let's talk about that one. Everybody's talking about that one. That's a big one everybody's talking about. Is the Dark Tower.
Everyone's talking about this.
Yeah, everybody.
Actually, the only people who are talking about this are
Stephen-
nerds. Stephen King.
Do you think it's?
nerds.
I get the feeling, yeah, it's really people who are really into the Stephen King books, which is a series of 7 books. The Dark Tower. It seems like those are the people who are really interested in it. People who know nothing about it are just kind of like, yeah, it looks kind of cool. I don't know nothing about it, so I don't know.
I didn't know anything about Dark Tower.
I don't
All
really
I know
that much
is
either,
that there's
but-
a cowboy.
Yeah, a gunslinger, sir. A gunslinger.
He slings guns.
Yes.
And that's all I knew about the Dark Tower.
And
I
there's
thought
a-
it was actually just a
There's
western.
a man in black or something. That's all I know.
Yeah.
There's a tower. There's a gunslinger. There's a dude in black. He walks around saying, "All right, all right, all right."
There's a Lincoln.
All right,
that's
all right, all right.
Yeah. I'm going to bring about the destruction of the world.
It was never a video game at any point, was it? Right?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I know
There
it
was
was.
Clock Tower. I
Yeah,
know
it was
that.
Clock Tower. Clock Tower, the video game.
I know that the like David you were talking about earlier. It was Marvel or who was it?
Yeah, Marvel.
Marvel did a series of
I
comic
think
books based on them.
Jay Lee was the artist.
Okay, and a lot of people like those. The comics were really good. Now, I know I haven't. Either one of you read the books at all? I mean, any of the books?
Nope.
I know you said you know nothing about it, so I'm assuming that means
well,
no.
No, well, I read the title when I walk into like bookstores, and I'm like, "That's a lot of books called The Dark Tower."
That's a lot of books.
And I'm just gonna like,
Yeah.
"Where's the comic books?" And I just.
I will say this though, when I saw the paperback, there's some really beautiful versions of the books that I've seen.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, oh man, these look gorgeous. I just want to buy them and put them on my shelf.
They
I
just look
never
so
read 'em.
intimidating because they're real big.
Yeah,
They're
like,
real
oh,
big.
man.
They're like you could kill a toddler with that.
So I don't. So obviously, I don't know too much about it. Except I know that I heard it gets really detailed, really kind of confusing. So I don't
I could
know.
do that.
What I'm confused, are they shoving all 7 books in one movie? Is that what they're doing here?
No, I
Are they
think
making
it's
a
an
trilogy or
adaptation
something?
of one of the movies or one of the books.
Oh,
I think it's
so
an
they would do
adaptation of the
sequels?
second book.
Oh, the second, but not even
Yeah,
the first one.
They just skipped right over the first book because I guess the first book is so much setup and building
Okay.
the world and stuff like that.
Well, they're probably thinking like 10 years down the line, hey, let's do a prequel to the Dark Tower, right? And that'll be the prequel.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, the trailer's out online. We finally get some great shots. Really, I'll be honest, some great shots of I can't even say his name.
Idris Elba.
Thank you for covering that because I can never say his name. And I
Idris
love this
Elba.
actor so much.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, I love him so much, but I feel guilty because I can never pronounce his name. right, so I'm like,
I'm in the camp of I wish he was James Bond.
really?
I'm that guy.
I like
The
this
one
guy. I
who
really
you
do.
guys know.
He's a big guy, kind of intimidating looking. So
He's British.
yeah, and he's British.
He's actually British. He's got a real British accent.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, we get some great shots in the trailer of the action sequences of him throwing bullets in the air and loading up his gun and shooting like crazy. He looks pretty cool. How do you think he looks? I think he looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
He looks cool.
I mean, I don't. Again, I know nothing about the books, so I don't know what I know he's not a black guy in the comics, or I mean in the books, but
Probably not the comics either because they have to draw.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. Does the trailer interest you at all? As someone who hasn't read the books, does the trailer interest you at all? Does it make you go, "I'm there, opening night"?
Take a dash.
I see now. If I read the books, maybe, but the trailer looked really cool. I probably wouldn't see it opening night though, unless like I was convinced to do so. You know, like I'm not jumping out of my seat. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta see this. It did look cool though, but hey, you know what? Like, reviews come out, all of a sudden it gets like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes and like an 8 out of 10 on like Metacritic or something. Then maybe I see it opening weekend if I had off work.
Yeah.
I just, you know what this has done for me though? It's kind of opened up the door the other way.
Oh, I
As far
see
as-
what you did because they made open doorways.
Yeah, it's opened up the door the other way as far as, you know how like, and we're part of that group, the Marvel dorks are all like, oh my gosh, I've totally got to see Spider-Man. Oh my gosh, I totally got to see the Avengers, you know? And the people who don't read the comics are kind of like, oh yeah, it looks okay. I feel like it's completely opened the door the other way now, you know?
Oh.
Like I'm listening to these Stephen King fans complaining about, oh, but how are they going to explain this scene? How are they going to explain this scene? And blah, blah. So I feel like I'm the outsider now going, I don't know.
I've been talking like this for years.
So I'm like, it looks okay to me. I don't know. So it's kind of interesting now that it's finally a movie that's opening up fans the other way now. If you're not a comic book fan, because there's so many comic book movies coming out and TV shows, so it kind of opened the other way now for fans of something else to jump forward.
I get you.
Which I think
I
is
mean,
kinda
like
cool.
they've never made movies based on books before.
No, never.
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 It's totally new process.
No, but you're right though. But what I'm saying is, have you heard of? I know, but have you heard that? I mean, there's a lot of people talking about these that have read the books that are going crazy.
Like Twitter like blew up about this. I feel like I don't think this is going to perform well.
You don't think so, really?
I don't think many people know what Dark Tower is.
Yeah.
Like they know who Stephen King is, but Stephen King was more of an icon in the '80s.
Yeah.
Than he was. Like,
well, that's my worry too, though. Is like people. Let's be honest. In the '80s, everything was cheesy in the '80s. So when you hear Stephen King even horror films, like everybody saw his horror films, but they're always so kind of cheesy, but they're fun. They're fun. But now this is the 2000s and everything's so dark and serious. It's like, oh, Stephen King's got a new movie out, and you think right away, it's like, oh, is it like cheesy like Cujo and cheesy? Like, no, it's totally dark and I don't know.
I hope it's like that one with the little goblin or whatever that steals the bread.
Cat's Eye. That was fantastic.
That was good stuff.
You shut up, sir. That was a fantastic movie.
Poor Drew Barrymore.
Yeah. So I don't know. But I mean, yeah, it's weird that people have blown up like for. I don't know, like when the Lord of the Rings movies came out, like the fans were there, but they didn't like gush all over. They were like,
people didn't really respond to Lord of the Rings until probably the second movie.
Yeah, right.
And then the third movie made a crap ton of money because people were invested.
Right.
It's that first movie that's
right. Even when the Hunger Games came out, there was a lot of people talking about it because they were curious of how they were going to do it because it was, for teenagers and young kids, it was kind of a deep book, but it kind of passed. But this seems like Dark Tower. People have been waiting for it and now the trailer's out. It's like it's blowing up. So it's like fans have really gone nuts for these books. I'm like, I don't know.
It's funny you mentioned Lord of the Rings because I remember my mom taking me and my brother out of school to see the first one in theaters or whatever did. It was great because the movie was good and we got to get out of school.
No, that was a win-win.
That right there, sir, is parenting done right.
Yeah.
Take them out of school and go see Lord of the Rings. That is parenting done right.
It's a learning experience. You get to learn about the Hobbit and Hobbits and J.R. Tolkien.
So overall, like you said, so trailer looks good. It doesn't make me want to rush out and see it right off the bat.
It doesn't look like very inventive or new.
No,
but I was like, it could be good. I really don't know. I like the cast.
I'm gonna be honest. I like the guy, but as far as a villain, Matthew McConaughey didn't in the trailer.
He just
don't intimidate me like he should. You know what I mean?
He sure is wearing black.
Yeah, he's wearing black, but he's not very scary to me. Like, just put a bullet in his head. I don't know.
But he was like moving glass and shit. You can't
I don't know yet.
Guy's head if you can move glass with his mind.
I've been wearing black way before I was paid to wear black.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I wasn't impressed with the villain, so I don't know.
You're all about the villain.
Yeah, I am. You gotta have a good antagonist. So
Good.
We'll see. The trailer's out. Look it up. It'll be everywhere. Just look for it. It'll be everywhere. Let us know what you think about that. The next trailer. Let's go sci-fi. We went dimensional gunslingers. Let's go sci-fi.
Going to the sci-fi.
We're going sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
We're going Han Solo before you use Han Solo. No, this actually was after Han Solo.
This is right after, Blade Runner came out the same year as Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, so. Right.
Yeah.
So we went from Han Solo to Han Solo.
Yeah. And I think that same year Indiana Jones came out, so.
So he was just ruling the world.
He was ruling the world in the 80s. Harrison Ford still kind of rules the world.
Yeah.
I mean, how many planes has he crashed?
People might start to wonder if he's a terrorist because he keeps trying to crash the planes.
Constantly. See the difference though? He walks away from the crash. He's like, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm Harrison Ford.
Yes, Harrison Ford returns. If you can't figure it out, Harrison Ford is returning in the new Blade Runner. Blade Runner, what's it called? 2049 or something? 2049, right. So,
Near future.
This is a sequel to the original Blade Runner. It came out in the 80s.
Yes.
Right? What's funny is this is a movie, like we were saying, just like Dark Tower, I know nothing about Blade Runner because I'm probably one of the only person in America that tried to watch the movie recently, and I was
How
bored.
recently?
A couple years ago, I guess. A couple of years ago. And I literally had to shut the movie off. I was kind of bored. I was like, this is boring.
You watched the theatrical cut?
Yes, I did. Probably, yeah. I was bored and I shut it off. Everybody kept telling me I missed out on this, and so I thought, I need to watch it. So I tried to watch it, and it bored me.
Wait,
so
the theatrical cut has narration?
Yeah, the theatrical cut has narration by Harrison Ford that's awful, where he's like, that guy described me as a sandwich, or something. It's really shitty. Yeah, like Harrison Ford, I like Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford was never a great actor.
Right.
And when he has to only act with his voice, he's really bad at it.
Yeah.
The theatrical cut's not very good at Blade Runner. The visuals are still really cool, if you're gonna watch one, watch the
Director.
final cut or the director's cut or whatever.
Right.
Yep.
Because when I seen it, because I didn't see it in theaters, the only version I've ever seen was without the narration.
Yeah.
So
That's the better.
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of bored me, so I don't. Maybe I'll give it another shot because people keep telling me it's a classic. But anyway, the trailer to the sequel is out now with Ryan Gosling. What did you guys think of the new trailer?
I thought it was. I mean, it looked kind of cool, but I thought it was only okay. I thought there was a redhead robot chick. I'm assuming that was pretty hot. But I don't know. I like
all about the redhead robots.
Yeah.
I'm still not really jumping out of my chair for it.
Jared Leto's in the trailer.
Boo!
Yeah.
Boo!
Yeah.
Look at that hunka actor. Fuck that
Yeah.
guy. I was really excited about this movie, and I'm still excited for it. I just seeing Jared Leto, I'm like, oh, I hope he's not in this too much.
Yeah, I'm excited for the fact that I really like the first Blade Runner, but the
Yeah.
trailer still is just, yeah.
Yeah, the trailer doesn't really reveal a whole lot, does it?
Yes, it should.
It's just, you know.
My guess
That could
is
be
Ryan
good, yeah.
Gosling is a new Blade Runner. He has to track down some other androids, and he has to hunt down Decker for advice. That's it.
Is it?
That's all I can guess from it.
Then Harrison Ford
And I
decides
bet
to
you-
jump back in the action for a little bit, then he gets killed.
Yeah. Anybody? Let me try it again. Anybody think that Harrison Ford might die in this film? Anyone?
It's highly
Anyone?
possible.
Very possible.
It's pretty much the staple nowadays. Not just
There's-
Harrison Ford, but it's like, let's make a sequel and we'll bring back the original actor.
And
It's
kill
like
him.
kill him every time. I'm like, Jesus, man. Somebody
Oh.
try something new. But then again, it's like, is it believable if you keep their character alive? You know,
I don't. I'm in the minority, and I think that Harrison Ford is not playing Rick Decker from the last movie.
What do you mean?
I think Harrison Ford is playing the original Rick Decker, while the main character in the first movie was actually a replicant of Rick Decker.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Because
Look
that's
at
what
that.
the movie's all about. That's what's good about the first Blade Runner is it ends on this. Oh, he's a replicant. He's
I
not a
thought it
real
was all about
person.
the
I never thought
unicorn
that.
thing.
Yeah, that's the whole what?
I thought it was all about the unicorn thing.
Yeah. The whole unicorn. He keeps having dreams throughout the whole
Yeah.
movie.
Right.
And you're like, what the fuck is up with the dreams with the unicorn? And at the end, one of the other Blade Runners puts a unicorn on his desk, showing, hey, we know what you're dreaming because you're not a real person because we put these memories in you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's I never picked up on that. It's been years since I've seen it
Yeah.
though. It's probably been at least 5 years.
That's
so.
deep stuff. Maybe that's why I never really got into Blade Runner. Maybe it's just too deep for me.
Too heavy.
It's just,
It
if it's
is-
sci-fi. I just want to see laser blasts and stuff.
Pew, pew, pew.
It is a very slow-paced movie.
It is,
You have
yeah.
to sit
It's a-
through a
it's
lot
a-
to get to
yeah.
the action.
It's a crime noir story. It's a detective story.
Yeah. Well, usually I like that, but see, I'll just have to give Blade Runner a chance. But all right, so new Blade Runner trailer's out.
You're not gonna like it, dude. It's all right.
I don't hear a lot of about it like this.
This the new one?
Yeah, I don't hear a
I
lot
have
of.
a lot of for it.
No, I mean I haven't heard like is the internet that an uproar about it? I mean, is it are people excited? Because I haven't find that much excitement about it.
It's like the
okay.
guy who did Arrival. He has not made a bad movie yet.
That is exciting. I'll give you that.
I mean, what I think his weakest movie is Sicario, and
Which
a
is
lot of
still
people
like
really like Sicario.
I-
I didn't like Sicario that much personally,
No?
but I loved Arrival. So yeah.
If he has some of that Sicario action in a sci-fi movie that's similar to Arrival, I'm game.
That'd be pretty cool.
Maybe there'll be a giant spider in it, like in Enemy. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
A giant spider.
Yeah,
all
we
about the giant
totally
spiders.
are giant spider.
Giant spiders.
Giant spiders.
Just spoiled that movie. No, not really.
They're like hand spiders.
You still don't even really understand what the hell's going on in that movie.
That's cool. Let's talk about time and stuff.
Yeah, you know what? Speaking of reboots and remakes and that kind of crap, the internet and kind of my heart, the internet and my heart is kind of thumping right now because I'm wondering if whether this is good or bad. But they've announced that they want to do a reboot, so to speak, of Hellboy.
Yay!
You think this is a good idea? Here's my thing. Before you answer that, though, I just want to say right off the bat that Hellboy was probably one of my favorite comic book movies. I thought the first one was amazing. I think I love the what's his face as Hellboy was Ron Perlman as Hellboy was. I think he was cast. I mean, he was born to be that. I think that was the whole point. God said, "Hey, I'm going to make you look like Hellboy. This character Hellboy's going to be written because that's all you're going. That's going to be your famous thing." I think he was perfect.
Okay.
The idea of Myers, the new young agent that comes to help, I thought that was perfect. The whole we have the whole underground. The whole thing is just perfect. I really loved Hellboy. I loved the first one. Okay. I wish I would have made a second because they never made a second one. All right. As far as I'm concerned, they never made a second one. The first one was perfect. All right.
Most people like the second one better than the
I
first
know.
one.
No way,
the second
really?
One? You know who likes the second one? Cosplayers. I'm not trying to mean cosplayers love the second one.
No, who cosplays this character from the second Hellboy?
No, nobody, but they love it.
It's the costume design.
It's the costume stuff that they cosplayers. I hear cosplayers talk about all the time. Oh my god, it's the costumes Hellboy. We're amazing. They're amazing. You know what I think it was? I'm not trying to be mean. I think literally it was pretty much they said, what's the writer?
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro said, I want to do Pan's Labyrinth 2. And they said, no, you have to do Hellboy 2. And he said, fuck you, then I'll do Pan's Labyrinth 2 and Hellboy. How you like them apples? That's what happened. Think about it. That's what happened.
That's not what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
No, you know why? Because Pan's Labyrinth was good.
Right.
And Hellboy 2 is just bad.
Yeah.
The reason it's bad is because he had a budget and he got a lot of cred and he was like, I'm going to throw in fucking everything in this movie.
Yeah, it was a
but
little bit too much.
It was so bad.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't know why people say it's so.
Don't pin it on Pan's Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth is
No. I'm just
great.
saying that's the way it feels to me. It's like he said, "Fuck you guys. You won't let me do Pan's Labyrinth, so I'm gonna throw all my character designs in this movie." He
didn't ever want to do Pan's Labyrinth 2.
That's what it just felt like. It just felt like that.
No, it's he threw because he had a budget and he could do it. He threw fucking everything in that movie.
And I don't know why anybody really says this movie is good. Really, seriously. I mean, I don't understand.
It's pretty.
It's pretty, but it's not. I don't. That's it. And this is coming from somebody who loved the first one. I was heartbroken when the second one came out. It was so bad. But moving on from that, how do you feel about them remaking it now? Because everybody's been screaming they wanted a third.
I don't. Do you read Hellboy?
I don't read them. Everybody tells me they're amazing comics.
I have one trade paperback of Hellboy that I keep meaning to read. I have not read it.
Okay.
I'm told Hellboy comics are fantastic.
Yep, I've heard told.
And then I read a little bit of information about the differences between the comic and the movie. Doesn't sound anything like the comic.
Really?
In the comic book, he does not have. They're not him and the pyrokinetic girl. They're not a couple. There's no real romance between those two characters. There's a character named Lobster Johnson who's like a huge key player in the BPRD, and he's not even referenced in those movies at all.
Huh.
Yeah, like there's just like a lot of stuff in there that's weird and not. Cronin isn't just a voiceless lackey. He's actually one of the key bad guys that actually is really intelligent and stuff like that. He's not just the muscle.
Right.
So I'm like, I like the first Hellboy a lot. I think it's really great. But I was like, well, if you're gonna do a reboot and maybe make it more of a supernatural and less of a science fiction show reel like the second Hellboy was, I'm game. And really, you don't have to reboot it. Just honestly, do you remember like a lot of the story points? And that's why everyone's like, Hellboy 3, do Hellboy 3. I'm like, the story points that they were leading into Hellboy 3 was really dumb. Like, it was really like his destiny was he was going to destroy the planet, and he was going to kill Selma Blair, and they're going to have demon spawn children, and I'm like, this is really going into like.
Well, the problem with the second one too, though, is
it's also holding a lot of like what we're going to do in the third one. And the third one never happened. So.
Yeah, well, yeah, everybody was screaming for a third one. The problem is Hellboy 2 also suffered from the guy got the girl. Not what you do with him. You know, that's always the thing. In every TV show and all the movies, it's like once the guy and the girl finally get together, it's like they don't know what to do with them. So in this one, they got them together in the second one, and they're like, you could tell they're like, what do we do with them? They're together now. What do we do? So how did they end it? Spoiler: she's pregnant at the end of the movie, and he quits. We're done with the agency, man. We're done. And they walk away. I'm like, what are you possibly going to do with the third one?
Out of nowhere.
Does anybody seriously? No offense, but does anybody really want to watch someone give birth to a freaking little Hellboy thing? Not that it's from a story point of view. Not that it would be bad. It's just it doesn't interest me though. You know what I'm saying? As far as an action film, like because it's gonna be one of those things. We've got to protect the baby. We've seen this story already 100 times. So like, nobody wants to see that. So I don't think there was anything to do in Hellboy.
I think the story, the route they're gonna go is pretty dumb.
Yeah. So does it worry you about rebooting Hellboy though? If they do it, they think does it worry about?
No.
It doesn't bother me. I just think the first one was perfect. Again, I'm such in love with the first one. It's so perfect. I mean,
they're not taking away the first one, John. They're not coming to your house and taking that DVD.
they kind of are, though.
Oh,
They
yeah.
kind of. I feel like they kind of are. I think they kind of. I feel like they kind of took it away from me when they made the second one. Let me tell you, as much as I love the first one, I have the special collector's edition of Hellboy. Right?
Yeah.
When the second one came out, it was so awful to me. I don't think I've ever watched Hellboy again since I watched the second one. And what's shame, which a shame because I really loved Hellboy. I really do. I literally haven't brought myself to watch the first one.
Empire and A New Hope, and I don't have any problems with watching them. I can separate the prequels from.
Oh, I can too. We just watched them again. Yeah. My wife bought all them again. She bought the first. I don't want to get into that, but she bought them all that. Yeah.
Same with I could rewatch X-Men First Class and not go, oh, it's so stupid that Magneto retires and has a kid that talks to birds, and like I don't have to think about X-Men
He
Apocalypse.
has a kid that talks to birds.
Yeah.
What?
What are you talking about?
Did you see X-Men Apocalypse?
Yeah.
His daughter talked to animals, and all the birds attacked.
Oh.
God, I don't even remember that.
You don't remember that at all?
Wow.
You ranked it as like the worst movie that year.
Wow.
You literally blocked it out like trauma.
I don't remember that at all. I remember he had a kid and a wife, and I know they get killed. That's the whole point.
That's why they shot her with an arrow, is because she was talking to all the animals. She was like, animals, eat them!
Does she talk like that too?
Yeah.
Oh, eat them! No.
She had magic fingers like
Wow.
Eric Fassbender.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't remember that at all. Jeez.
Oh, not Eric. Michael Fassbender's name.
But here, actually, that's a good point though. Here's the point though. I liked First Class so much that I can't really watch the original X-Men anymore.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm pretty biased by that. I know that sounds biased, but now when I sit back now and think about it after watching First Class, and I think about the original X-Men, I kind of don't like them anymore.
Yeah.
I think they're really bad.
And that's what you might get, man. Is you might get a Hellboy movie, a new Hellboy movie that's makes you go, oh, that first one really wasn't as good as I wanted it to be.
You can't get another First Class.
Possibly.
Yes, there's a lot of bad reboots,
Right.
but you might get another Judge Dredd movie, another Dredd movie.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet.
I'm actually at the point where I'm about ready to, and I hate to say this, but I'm about ready to go ahead and sell my X-Men copies, my DVD Blu-rays.
Why? Where are you gonna sell them?
I don't know. I'm just saying in
You'll
general.
get like
I'm just
a
gonna get rid of
buck
them. Is what I'm
each,
saying.
maybe.
Yeah, I'm just like
Just
I want to get rid of them. Is what I'm saying. It's because I really, now that I sit back and really think about those movies by Bryan Singer, they're really so bad that I'm just like, I don't even watch them anymore. So I'm like, I'll keep First Class. I'll even keep Days of Future Past. But
I don't remember if I have those anymore. I know they're in my voodoo,
But we forgot to mention though, with the Hellboy remake, who are they eyeing to play Hellboy?
oh, I thought he signed on. Yeah,
He is signed on then? Okay, so it's official then?
Hopper from Stranger Things.
Right, the sheriff guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's the problem people have, because Hellboy, again, everybody thinks Perlman was so perfect.
I didn't think it was perfect. I thought he was okay.
Really?
I thought he was serviceable.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, who's really the main character of the first Hellboy?
It's Myers.
It's Myers.
Which
He's
I
the
thought,
one who carries
which is
that
another
movie.
complaint I have about the second one.
Yeah, he's not in the
I don't know what to do with him, so let's just write him off. Which
Really-
is totally
Really,
it's
Hellboy
awful.
as a character in the first movie is an intolerable jock.
Yeah, he basically
Yeah.
is.
He really is. And then the second one, where he's not bouncing off of Myers, he's just an intolerable jock to the nth degree.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck you. Maybe another actor, Ron Perlman, just because he looks like Hellboy doesn't make him a great Hellboy.
That is,
If he was
that is a very good point.
If he
sir.
was an actor that was a strong enough actor, and it wasn't just his fault, it was probably the director and the script, but you would have been able to maybe have sympathy for this character and like this character a bit more. Really, the whole movie, I'm rooting for Myers, and he isn't the title character.
I agree. I really
or
like
Abe
Myers.
Sapien. I thought Abe Sapien was a more likable character in the first
Yeah,
movie. He gets a little too much screen time in the second one, though.
I don't even remember him in the second movie.
It's too much. Too
Really?
much Abe Sapien in the second one.
No. Alright, speaking of X-Men and all, David.
Yeah!
Speaking of X-Men, Josh, did you know that it's official now with the new Mutants movie? They've officially cast the two actresses. Actresses?
What?
I
think they're actually just referred to as actors now.
Are they just actors now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, ladies. I apologize.
What are these actresses?
David, take it. Who are they cast?
Maisie Williams from
Oh.
Game of Thrones.
Oh,
fame.
yeah.
That girl who's like, you're cute from certain angles.
Hey. I like Maisie Williams.
She does nothing for me.
She's
But anyway.
playing
You're too old.
Wolfbane.
Who's
And
Wolfbane?
Anya Wolfbane is a mutant She's the Wolverine of the team. She's like a werewolf. That's all.
Oh.
That's her mutant power.
Okay.
And she's a werewolf. And and then you have Anya Taylor-Joy.
All right.
Who will be playing Magic.
Yes.
With a K.
Yes.
All right.
And you know her powers are?
Magic.
She's magic. She can make things rise. You know what I'm
Make
saying?
these things rise.
Like interdimensional shifting. Yeah, rising.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, what are you thinking? I'm just like, wow. I was doing the meow thing because of the Wolfbane.
She says words backwards, and then that's the spell. All the nerds are like, no, wrong.
No, that's another universe.
Yeah. The news came out. They cast these characters. I gotta tell you, I gotta be perfectly honest. As much as I love the Marvel movies and I love the Marvel TV show stuff, I think I'm getting a little burned out on Marvel. I'm not trying to be mean, but
Marvel
no, but I mean, I just the comic book movie genre. I think I'm getting a little burned out. Like it's oversaturated. Yeah. Now they've got the Inhumans on TV. Now they've got an X-Men show coming on TV.
First off,
and like,
do you honestly believe the Inhumans TV show is going to last more than one season?
No, but it's just
just because it's out there doesn't. You don't have to watch it.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it is getting oversaturated. I'm literally getting like, DC's got a bunch of stuff coming out too. I'm like,
like Powerless. Tune in next week for a new episode of Powerless.
But no, okay. So are you interested? Besides the fact that it's got anti-joy?
You know why I'm interested? Yes, I'm interested.
Oh, okay.
Not just because of Anya Taylor, pretty lady.
Well,
I'm interested in this because you know who's directing this?
Who is directing this?
I don't know his name, but I guess I know who isn't directing this. It's not Brian fucking Singer, is it? It's John. I think John Boone, who's I think he's the guy who directed what's that stupid? Fault in Our Stars or whatever.
Oh.
I didn't see that movie. People like it, but
he's not related to Pat Boone, is he? Just had to throw out that joke.
Maybe he is. I don't know. But this might be a faithful X-Men adaptation. And honestly, man, the last some X-Men movies, not the last some
X-Men movies.
Deadpool was good. It felt real comic accurate. Logan was good, even though it wasn't comic accurate. It was just kind of its own Western kind of a movie. And fucking Legion was the shit. So.
So you're saying then the New Mutants is going to be freaking amazing?
No, I'm saying I'll have an open mind with this.
Really?
Yeah. But if it said if they fire Boone and they bring in Bryan Singer, I don't care.
Yeah, I think like I said, I think that maybe my thing is I'm just so not a big X-Men fan.
That's your problem.
That's probably my problem, and
You also don't like the Inhumans.
I don't like the Inhumans either, and I'm a huge Fantastic Four fan, but I used to hate it. They were in the Fantastic Four a lot too.
Yeah, you'd skip those issues.
Yeah, they were in the Avengers and the Fantastic Four a lot, and I freaking hated them. I just really.
John's just like, nope, not reading this one.
Right, exactly.
I have to wait another week.
They're real dumb.
So as far as the New Mutants, I'm just like, whatever. I don't know. So.
Why are you such a hater?
I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe
I'm excited. Is Anya Taylor-Joy in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? She's not. So I gotta get her in spandex and something.
Of course.
Hells yeah.
Of course you would.
So yeah. So no mutants. New mutants. I don't know. I don't know. So you're not gonna watch the Inhumans TV show when it comes out?
No.
No.
I don't read the Inhuman comics. I'm just like you. When they show up in something, I don't read it because I don't like them.
Are you gonna watch the other X-Men show with
Legion?
the girl? No, there's
no. You know why?
Why?
What? Guess who directed that show?
Bryan Singer.
Bryan fucking Singer. Piece of shit.
I'm guessing you don't like Bryan Singer, huh?
No, he's not. Okay, minus if you don't list X-Men 1 and 2 and
Superman
and Usual Suspects.
Okay.
What's a good movie he did?
Man of Steel.
He didn't do Man of Steel. He did Superman Returns.
Superman Returns.
Which is the movie that makes Man of Steel look great. I am that guy.
See, I enjoyed Superman Returns though.
Boo!
Oh.
Hate that movie. It turned Superman into a date rapist.
That is kind of creepy. It really is. It's like,
yeah,
how did I have your kid? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember that. That's real gross. That's real gross. You made Superman a date rapist.
Yeah, that's.
And then he's making James Marsden raise his son that he just neglected for 5 years.
So he's not only a date rapist, but he's a absentee father.
Yeah.
Too, so.
And then he stalks ex-girlfriends through their house.
Yeah. All right. So no. All right. So no. So New Mutants are for you.
I'm not watching
it. I don't know yet. All right. So. But hey, since we're talking about Marvel, let's talk about DC for a moment.
Yes.
Let's talk DC.
I love DC.
Oh dear.
When we talk about DC, what's going on in the DC universe this year? I just want to go, wah, wah, wah. I'm afraid, once again, we have bad news from the DC universe. Everybody's favorite show to make fun of, Powerless, I'm afraid has been canceled. Oh, who saw this coming?
Oh,
who could possibly have known that this show wouldn't be the last?
Not Josh.
Yeah,
not Shane. Not anyone.
It's not that we did a review of this show
Yeah.
a few episodes ago and
Yeah.
we bashed the hell out of it. It's real bad.
I heard the rumors that they pulled even the last 3 episodes. So it's like
Yeah,
They pulled the last 3 even?
Yeah, they didn't even finish the
Didn't air
first
it.
season. Like, geez Louise. Wow, that's...
I hope the last episode that aired also ended on a cliffhanger.
like,
Like, that'd be amazing. Like,
Right.
like Vanessa Hudgens' character's like on a ledge, literally on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
She's like, oh God, I hope someone saves me.
Right.
To be continued. And we'll never know.
We'll
She'll
never know.
always be hanging from that ledge.
Does she live or does she die?
Or will I buy the DVD just to see if
Yeah.
she gets rescued in those 3 episodes? No, I
No,
won't.
you
Should I
don't.
say or should I go?
Do you think they knew? I mean, seriously, they said viewership was dropping hard, like hard. Do you think they just knew? Do you think the actors all were like, "We are not going to make it"?
You
We're
should
gonna
know if you are on a sitcom on NBC. You should know that your show's not going to air. Or that it's
Just that's it. That's,
you should know.
That's,
You should just know.
Wow,
It's a
that's
given.
harsh, man.
Yeah, sorry, tough.
Man,
That's what NBC does. It cancels things. Unless you're Law and Order.
I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed. I feel bad for Alan Tudyk though, because I really like him. You know?
Really? You feel bad for Alan Tudyk?
Well,
He
I mean,
was
I
in
know.
Star Wars.
I know what I'm saying. He usually is in such great stuff, and
Like
he gets the head of a TV show, and it's like, this is the TV show you picked? Really? Like, this is what you're part of. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, like,
Why,
what are you
man?
doing?
I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
She's just like
what-
that teacher, like the kid
Yeah.
did something really bad in
Yeah.
class, and you're just like, I'm not mad.
Can
I'm not
I
gonna call
just
your
say,
parents,
though-
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, can I just say though that one of the first things right off the bat, and I hate to be like this, one of the first things when they announced Powerless, I thought it was a bad idea anyway.
Yeah.
But when they said Vanessa Hudgens was in it, I literally was like, "You're in trouble," because I don't think I've ever seen Vanessa Hudgens in anything that's really good except for Bandstand or Band. Yeah,
It's
Band-
Bandstand.
Band Slam.
Is it Band Slam?
Band Slam.
Bandstand's a different movie.
That's a show. That was an old show back in the day.
Oh.
Like a Bandstand. No, I'm sorry to say, we have to be honest sometimes, and the truth is, when is the last thing Vanessa Hudgens was in anything that people were like, that was amazing? If anything, she was in that Beastly movie, which people said was one of the worst movies of the year. So
she was in Beauty and the Beast. I thought
no,
that
no,
was
no.
I
This
know.
was Beastly.
I know.
Isn't that like the retelling of Beauty
It
and
was
the
like a
Beast?
temporary.
It was like a
one.
temporary one, and
He-
the guy
he got
was
tattoos
all.
on his face. He just looked like a
He had
goth kid.
tattoos at like Staples or something. It's like,
It's like you look like a dude that just goes who
But
shops.
the chick was into that, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of chicks that are into that.
I don't know. Yeah.
There are some girls who only sleep with guys that look like that.
So I'm not trying to be mean, and it's probably maybe it's not her fault, maybe it's her agent's fault, but she just seems to like I'm sorry to say this, but there's certain names to me in Hollywood and stuff that when I see their name in a film, I know, oh man. Just off the top of my head, Vanessa Hudgens, she's never been anything that's really impressed me. Everything she's been in, I think, is bombed.
I thought
Here's another one.
Screen Breakers was amazing.
A lot of people like him, but every time I see it, I'm like, it's gonna bomb, and it usually always does. Nicolas Cage, woo, every time.
Hey, for every 20 bad Nicolas Cage movies, we'll get one that's okay.
Yeah, but we have to go through 20 of them, and that's too many to go through.
They're such good performances. So good.
Oh yeah.
And then just another one on top of my head, Jennifer Lopez. Every time they cast her in something, I'm like, that's pretty much garbage.
She was
and it is
awesome
every
in
time.
Mummy Train.
It's do you see the trend I'm going? I'm just being honest, man.
I love honest.
Maybe it's not their
That's
fault.
good.
Maybe in fairness, it's not J-Lo's fault. Maybe it's not Vanessa's fault. Maybe it's their agent just casting them in bad stuff. But it's just this trend that I've noticed, and that's how I pick a lot of things. Unfortunately, I'll just know ahead of time. When I see certain people in a film, I just know ahead of time. And I knew from the beginning the show was... Before they even showed the first episode, I was like...
Oh, you
This
didn't have
show's
to. You don't have to announce. It wasn't Vanessa Hudgens' fault. It's a dumb concept.
It was DC, probably?
That's mean. There's a lot of quality things coming out of DC.
You know what's not quality?
I don't know what.
You know what's not
comic books. Their comic books are real good right now.
You know what's not coming that's quality? there's rumors that the Justice League might not be that good.
That's
You know who's saying that?
certainly not one of the people who work on the movie.
No, Superman's mom. Can you believe it?
Martha.
That makes sense because if you watch Batman vs Superman, she seems kind of like a bitch. She turns to Clark and she's like, "Clark, you don't need to save people's lives. You never asked for any of this."
We've talked about that
the
before.
worst.
These are the worst parents ever.
Yeah.
The father, remember, he's like, maybe you should just let all those kids drive on the bus
yeah.
so nobody knows who you are. I'd rather die in a tornado than let people know my son's a freak.
Yeah, right?
These are the worst parents ever.
Superman should star in the next season of 13 Reasons Why with his parents.
Right, yeah. So,
Side 1.
if you
Ma.
haven't heard...
Side 2, Pa.
I'm trying to find it now. Hold on 1 second.
Tape 3, Crypto.
Yeah, so Diane Lane was in a show recently. I can't think of the name of the show off the top of my head now. But a viewer she was on a show, a talk show or something, and one of the viewers asked a question of, can you give any spoilers to Justice League, and will it be better than the Avengers? And her response was, no and no. I don't want to say quote, but it's basically she says, no and no. I hate to quick and easy, quick and honest. I hate to disappoint. That's what she said, and I just thought, wah wah wah. Wow, the girl, the woman that plays Superman's mom, basically just came out and said, no, Justice League's pretty much crap. That's pretty much what she said.
She didn't say it was crap. She just said it's not as good as the Avengers.
Yeah. So let's be honest. She's putting it down. Okay?
That's you are reading into this. She just said it is not as good as the Avengers. Maybe it'll be just as good as like Iron Man 3 or
That's shooting for the stars when it comes to DC.
So so immediately though, by the way, I'm not going to read it to you. If you want to look it up online, go ahead. I'm having too much fun with the fact that Diane Lane is trashing the movie. So, but DC obviously right away tried to put out the fire and try to explain in more detail what she meant by that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
What
going
do
to
you
defend
mean by
it.
that? What do you mean by that? Like, the conversation never ends well.
No.
Right. So I'm not going to bring it up.
Who do you
but
have to
I'm
explain
gonna
someone
lie.
else's response? You know.
Now
it's
I
not
know.
good.
Now I know what you meant by that. Never.
Yeah,
This is
I just,
quote down.
all I can thinking is, can you imagine the audience's face? Could you give us any spoilers? And is it going to be good as Avengers? And she says, no and no. You think the audience just like, oh, did she just say no? And everybody just gets real quiet. And she's just like, sorry to disappoint. Like,
Well, you know what? She could be overzealous like David Ayer for his screening of Suicide Squad. Where do you remember what he did?
No.
He said, "Fuck Marvel." It's on tape. It's on tape. He said, "Fuck Marvel," and then he screened his movie, and everyone was like, "This was really bad."
And then he released an apology later.
Yeah, then he had apologized. Yeah.
Like, jeez. I'm really sorry.
Which is funny. Is like I wish everyone got up out of their seats and was like, "Oh, that was real bad. When's the next Marvel movie coming out?" But,
you know what they should have did? As soon as they screened it, they should have had somebody work for Marvel came running out and going, "Hey guys, we got another Marvel movie coming out."
Oh, thank God.
this didn't satisfy your superhero craving? Well, guess what?
Here's some
in the
free
next
posters.
theater, in the next theater is Civil War playing. You can go tune in there.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That's sad.
So yeah. So the DC right now, it is what it is.
I think honestly though, I do think Justice League has a good chance of being the best DC movie.
You don't think Wonder Woman's got a better chance of being the best?
I think honestly of all of them, I think Wonder Woman's got the best chance. But I don't think we're
You think it's got the best chance, but you don't think it's gonna be good though.
No.
I think, but man, those trailers are real good. They know how to cut a trailer.
Yeah.
DC, they're real good at that. That last Wonder Woman trailer was really good.
It does look really good.
When Captain Kirk says, all the boys in the trenches call her Dr. Poison. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Huh.
I don't know. That seemed a little cheesy to me. They call it Dr. Poison.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, that's what she's calling me.
Dr. Poison?
Yeah. Hey, is that any worse than, what is this monster attacking the city? This abomination, huh? Huh, guys?
What do you think? What do you think?
Trademark it?
Come on. That is a good point. Did you happen to catch not that I'm trying to promote the show, but did you happen to catch Chris Pine on Saturday Night Live? His little opening monologue? No. It was pretty funny.
Chris Pine's a funny dude.
He gets on there Saturday Night Live, his opening monologue, and look it up online. It's pretty funny to watch his monologue. But he gets on there and he starts to explain. He says, a lot of people don't understand who I am. I'm Chris Pine. And then like people are going, yeah, you're the guy who plays Captain America, right? He's like, no, that's Chris Evans. Yeah. And then he says, you're Thor. Oh, no, then he calls out what's her name, Leslie, what's her face, the black comedian. She comes out, he takes his cell phone with her. He takes his cell phone and he goes, you know who I am, right? And she goes, yeah, you're Thor, right? And he's like, no, that's Chris Hemsley. No, that's so it's pretty funny. He's trying to explain who he is in the monologue. He even brings out a picture, and it's the Marvel guys. Chris's. They all look the same, like the exact same. They've all got white T-shirt with a black vest on. All of the pictures. This is Chris Hemsley. This is Chris Pratt. He's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh man.
Like, this is Chris. And then they're like,
Marvel's Chris Wash.
And then he then he shows a picture of Chris Evans and then him in their movies, and he goes, "See, this is Steve Rogers. I play Steve Trevor. It's totally different guy." And they look exactly the same with leather coats and stuff. It's hilarious. It's a great monologue. It's really good. Sad. Really funny. So check it out, Chris Pine. He's pretty good live opening monologue.
I think he's probably going to be the best part of Wonder Woman.
I think he is too. Unfortunately, I'm telling you.
Or Dr. Poison is. I don't know. I can't tell.
I'm telling you, if anybody can find it, watch Chris Pine in Stretch. It's amazing. It's a role that he doesn't even take credit for. His name's not in the credits, but he plays a major character in there, and he plays this weird psycho millionaire. He's amazing.
You know what his best performance is, in my opinion?
What's that?
Smoking Aces.
Who was he in Smoking Aces?
He was the dirty hick.
Holy crap! It was him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
God.
actually a really good actor.
I didn't think about it.
And watch Hell or High Water. He's pretty awesome in that movie too.
Man, he is a really good actor, and he doesn't get a lot because people associate him right away with Star Trek now. The
first Star Trek was really good.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good. But I think
Trek.
a lot of people don't think of him as a serious actor because they think of him as
action guy.
Action, he's in those action movies and stuff. So
yeah. He's always just banging green aliens. Whatever.
Do you think Steve Trevor will die at the end of Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
You think that he's gonna die?
Still gonna die.
Well, he's a World War II guy, right? So
World War I.
World War I guy.
So he's extra old.
He's gonna die.
But I mean, I don't think. Do you think he's gonna die old, or do you think he'll die in a battle?
He'll die. You know why?
Why?
Because Marvel did die old. They
Oh,
did it already.
true.
They did it with Peggy, so you can't do that again. Yeah. That's why they switched World War II to World War I, just to be different.
So, all right. Well, anything else you guys want to talk about?
Yeah.
What?
No. That's it.
I think we talked about. Oh no, there was one more trailer I wanted to talk about. I was all really excited about. Since we already bashed DC, let's jump on our favorite thing again. Let's talk about Marvel. Yay. The trailer to The Defenders came out.
Oh yeah.
And this was actually a trailer that I was excited for. I was very excited about seeing the trailer to The Defenders.
Were you a little nervous? Were you
I was a little nervous, and then I saw one thing they're really good at these shows is the fight scene, and well, except for our interest. But we won't talk about that. But they have the little teaser of the four of them all together fighting down a hallway. Yeah. It's pretty badass. I got really excited when I saw that.
John, is like John asked a girl out on a date, and he's like really nervous, but then all of a sudden she said yes, and he's like, oh, yes. Yeah, I'm on board. Okay.
You are. There's some there's some humor in it. There's some great action. What did you guys think? Because I'm saying I love the freaking trailer. What did you guys think of it?
It looked pretty tight, man.
I thought it was pretty cool. It has the two better Netflix shows. Characters in it, so
yeah.
It started off with Matt Murdock and Jessica Jones, like the better shows. All right,
cool. That was smart on their part.
There's two concerns.
Two
concerns I have though, right off the bat. They're fighting the hand again. I'm so bored of the hand. Yeah, I'm totally bored of the hand. That was my first concern. The other concern is obviously they're bringing back Elektra.
Yes,
which relates back to the hand. But I'm not, that's my biggest concern. Like that's who they're gonna fight. We've already seen Matt Murdock kick the hand's ass himself.
When they're zombies.
Right. And Iron Fist comes up and says, hey, I'm fighting the hand.
No, he's not here. He's not there to fight the hand. He's here to fight his ultimate enemy, the door. That's all Iron Fist can do. He just punches doors real good.
And the floor that one time.
So we talked about this we talked about this in a previous episode, but that was one of the things I always thought was kind of fun. It was like, I watched Matt Murdock beat the hand himself. And now I'm supposed to follow this guy, Iron Fist, as I've been the chosen one. I'm supposed to stop the hand. I'm like, I already watched a blind guy do it.
The guy was doing a way better job.
So, and now the four of them have to fight the hand. I'm just like, haven't they been knocked around enough already? I'm like, really? And the fact that they're bringing Elektra back now from the dead, and she's obviously going to be in it, I don't know. What is your interest in Sigourney Weaver as the bad guy, though? Does it interest you, or are you kind of like, eh?
She's playing the Kingpin's mom.
Is she?
No.
I was like, I don't think she's that old.
She was in season 2 Daredevil.
Yeah, she was in Daredevil.
Yeah,
she's all nuts and old and crazy.
So see, we'll end on a happy note. The Defenders. Check it out. I'm actually really excited about this. I think they missed an opportunity to have 2 people wearing masks in it. They should have Iron Fist and Daredevil both wearing masks. It would have been cool to have 2 people, let's be honest, 2 street thugs, and then 2 guys wearing masks. Would have been awesome. Team up. I think that would have been really cool to see. But.
Hey, maybe Iron Fist does don the mask. You might see Daredevil's thing like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then puts on, it's just a trailer. You don't see everything in the trailer.
I just want to see, that's a good point, Josh. I want to see that logic. And they just stop, and he's like, that's pretty cool, I'm going to do that too. And because he can't see him just going, what are you doing? You're not putting a mask on, are you? Because that's my thing. And him sitting there putting the mask on and going, no, I'm not putting a mask on as he ties it.
And Matt Murdock goes, okay, because I can't see it, but it smells stupid.
That would be awesome. A little side note, did you happen to notice the Marvel's got a good...
Ritter? Yeah.
No, did you happen to notice... Marvel's really good at promoting things, though. Did you happen to see the Twitter messages back and forth between the characters?
No.
There's pretty funny tagging back and forth. You have to look at them for them online. I don't know exactly where I saw them from. But, like, they have literally Jessica Jones tweeting, I'm in Iron Fist's building, whatever it's called, the Rand building. I'm in the Rand building. The lobby needs a bar. Or he says, hey, Iron Fist, the lobby needs a bar. And then there's another tweet from Daredevil saying something. I don't remember what he says.
I can't
something.
tweet because I can't see.
I don't remember what he says. Say says something, and then Iron Fist, I think, tweets to him. No, I'm sorry. Luke Cage tweets something to him, and then Daredevil tweets something back to him. It's kind of neat to see that they're like supposedly tweeting each other.
I did see the Iron Fist one where he said, he's like, Luke Cage, you said meet you at Pop's barber place, but it was locked, so I'm gonna have to open the door. Yeah! Iron
Yes.
I just let myself in and then breaking the door.
I saw that tweet. Yeah, it was good. Good.
You know what you're missing? That you made me think of? They should have had him doing the famous guy that ran for president. Every time he pushes the door, he should go,
what was his name? That guy just ruined his political career.
If anybody can remember who that was, let us know. Because that was
Howard?
Great.
Something Howard?
Something Howard, yeah. He should be like, they should have put that at the end of the Defenders trailer. He should have been like, we're a great team. Because, like, the way we were in that hallway, we were like, Pya! And then they had attacked us, and we were like, Pya!
And that one ninja grabbed you, Matt, and threw you through a wall, and you're all like, no! That'd be good.
Oh, we should write the Defenders. Like, is that great with me?
Damn it. We'll get Defenders season 2.
Yeah, we'll get season 2.
It's just going to be just Iron Fist punching doors. That's all I'm going to do.
Every time he gets mad, too.
And this scene, Iron Fist walks up to the door, notices the lock, and then punches it down.
Yeah. They're going to be sitting there going, Daredevil says, I just took out 4 guys. And Jessica Jones goes, I took out 2. And Power Man's all like, I took out the cable. It didn't electrocute me at all. We're fine. And Iron Fist says, I'll break the door. Break the door.
Everyone has a use.
Then he sits down. He's tired. He's like, oh, there's another door. You guys gotta give me another 24 hours. My mana's real low. I gotta charge. Yeah, my cheese low. He's like, 2 doors. They thought of everything.
No.
Everybody and Daredevil's all like, Jessica, Luke, and they're like, yeah, we can get it. And Iron Fist's like, no, that's mine, man.
We don't even have to stretch or anything.
Man, why am I even on the team?
Yeah, you took it from me, man.
My powers suck.
Oh. Well, I love the Defenders. I can't wait for this. So, yes, we went on a good note. So,
yes.
All right, everybody. Now that we got done rambling here, so, yeah. Let us know what you thought of everything we talked about. What are you excited about? What are you not excited about? Wouldn't you like to see Iron Fist going,
I would love to see that.
Makes me want to rewatch that season, and every time he does that, I'm just going to add that in.
So, let us know. There's plenty of ways to contact us. David, take it. How can they contact us?
Well, you're probably listening to this on YouTube, so you can just comment below.
Ooh, on YouTube now, yeah. Ooh.
But you can also contact us via the Twitter. I'm at Exploited Geek.
I'm a huge hamburger.
I am at Blackie Pueblo.
And you can also contact us on our Facebook at Story Mechanics
Podcast.
Yeah. on Facebook.
Story Mechanics Podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And also you can send us an email at storymechanicscast@gmail.com.
.com.
And go punch a door.
Yeah.
Hashtag punch a door.
Well, they can still do our host site too, right? Did we already cover that?
Oh yeah, that's all on there too.
Yep.
Which is.
But that's also in the front of the website, or the episodes now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, don't forget, if you
YouTubes.
missed an episode, you can always go back and check out any of our old episodes on SoundCloud, and now start watching on YouTube. We'll have them on YouTube too.
Yes.
All our old episodes. There's always stuff, and don't think of it as old.
You could also listen to our very lengthy discussion about Iron Fist.
Yes. Yeah.
That's on the YouTube too.
Yep. Go back and listen to that.
And that was before Josh saw Iron Fist, so I was just like, woo! That's all, like, that sounds not very
now
interesting
Josh
at
can
all.
listen to that episode and go like, yeah, they're right.
Yeah.
They're right.
Well, you know, I box you and stuff later. I'm like, yeah,
Oh.
you're right.
Josh is like, these first 5 episodes are so bad.
Okay, no, I kind of liked episode 5, but the first 4
Oh, yeah, first
were
4,
just
yeah.
terrible.
Hey, we're honest, right? We're honest. So.
But it's the same.
no.
You know what I want to see though? People who listen to this though, I want to see someone mesh up clips from Iron Fist where he punches down the doors and go, yeah!
Yep.
Just add that sound clip in there and it'll make my day. And link it. That'd be great.
Now, if the hand's smart, all they gotta do is we need to trap Denny Rand. They put up a bunch of walls around him. That's it. No door? Oh no! You found my weakness.
I'm so angry, but there's nothing to punch.
He's gonna fall. My one weakness: no doors.
If I was a bad guy, I'd cut his hands off.
That would be the smart thing to do, right? Yeah.
He would just iron stump everything.
Iron stump.
Iron stump.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that's so fucked
And on that
up.
note,
Everyone hates Dave now.
oh, good.
Iron Fist should have been at the Fire Festival. He would have been awesome.
Aww.
Just cheese? Bah!
Good at everything.
See ya.
Good night.